What's up everybody? If you've made it this far, then you've made it to the end of my 1000 calories per day week. So this is day 8. Now I normally with these weeks do a day 8 retrospective, and it's just about how I feel the week went over the 7 days and a little bit of a summation of all of that. So first things first, let's just go back in time to this morning where I weighed myself. Obviously at the beginning of the week we were around about 277.4 pounds, I believe it was. I'll put that on the screen just now, and yeah, I weighed myself this morning to see how much I lost, so let's pop on over. Alright, here it is, the weigh-in. So we were at 277.4 I believe on the beginning of this, so let's see where we are. If I can get this to start. Right. Oh, no, it's changing its mind. £272.6. So, lost almost £5. That's okay. Not great, but it's not bad. So all in, we lost just over £5 in a week, which is a pretty good amount to lose, to be fair. I was hoping that I'd lose a bit more than that. I was hoping for at least £6, but to be fair, £5 to lose in a week is still quite a lot, so I'm fairly happy with that. So how did I feel the week went overall? Well, I think it started off okay, got kind of shitty in the middle, and then got better towards the end. I think when I started off and it wasn't really filling me up entirely. I wouldn't say I was overly hungry on any of the days because I was smart about it and I spread my meals out over the day and my snacks and everything. So I was never going big amounts of time without eating anything. So I was constantly keeping my stomach with a little bit of food in it. But overall, I think I did a lot better on the last few days than the first few days. And that's probably got something to do with the fact that by that point, I think my body was starting to adjust to it. So I was, when I was having a meal, it was filling me up for a lot longer because I think maybe my stomach has shrunk a little bit during that time, which is good because that'll help me going forward as well with my diet plans. I think there were a few mistakes that I made throughout the week though. The way I planned it, it was pretty much supposed to be salad for 3 days and salad for another 2 days. So it was like 5 days of salad just for lunches. Now I've got no opposition to salad. I actually like salad and I eat it quite a lot anyway, but I think what I should have done is really try and spread the salad out a bit. Rather than having it 3 days in a row, by that third day, it gets a bit boring, especially when you're sitting in the house. If I was going to work, it wouldn't be too bad, but because, I was sitting in the house and I was just having salad in the morning and then only having 1 or 2 snacks before having my dinner, it was just a bit shit. I think I'd maybe, next time if I was doing it again, I would mix the salads up a bit. Maybe have salad with dinner, so with a couple of meals. So, I mean, one of my actually favourite meals is just to have lasagna with a side salad. I'd rather have that than have chips with the lasagna, to be perfectly honest. And I should have done that when I had the Slimming World lasagna, but I didn't because I had lasagna for my lunch. So that's one way I could have mixed it up a wee bit because I think that would have maybe worked out better. Rather than having all the best stuff just for dinner, try and spread it out throughout the day so you never feel like it's miserable. By the 6th day and the 7th day and all that, basically by day 5, I was fed up with salads. The last 2 salads that I had, I didn't eat the whole thing. I left like half the salad, half the lettuce, and I wasn't even eating all the ham or anything like that. So yeah, next time, I'm not saying I would have fewer salads, but just mix them up between the meals. Obviously, with this, I did it so that I only had 2 meals a day. I had lunch and dinner. There was no breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast anyway, so for me, that wasn't really any kind of struggle. I think if I was having breakfast as part of it, I would just have the fruit that I had as snacks and have that for breakfast. And if I was doing it again next time, I would maybe just pick fruits that I know that I like. So grapes, pineapple, cherries I like kiwi as well, I like bananas. That sort of stuff I would have instead, because I had the mango was disgusting. The strawberries that I got were sour, so I need to maybe just learn how to pick the nicer strawberries. And also the blueberries, they were vile, really vile. And I don't normally hate blueberries, but those ones I just did not like at all. So maybe just not Asda for blueberries again. But yeah, I'd probably just try and stick to the the fruit that I actually like. But that's good for a breakfast anyway. If I'd had cereal or pancakes or anything like that are sort of classed as breakfast foods, they would have eaten up a good chunk of my calories, and the dinners would have been very small in comparison to what I ended up having. So what were the best meals of the week? I would have to say the sausage and mash was my all-time favourite of the week. It was really nice. I'm going to have that again just as dinner on other days. I like those sausages, they're lean, they're quite tasty, when you have them with a bit of gravy, that really helps with the dryness of the sausages because they're a little bit dry, but with the gravy on them and then the mash, oh, amazing. I don't know if maybe that was just because I had had such a foul day that day. I was just feeling like shit. My lunch did not fill me up. I felt like crap the whole day as soon as I woke up, and then as soon as I had that, I felt great. I felt full, I felt happy, and yeah, that's a meal that I'll definitely make again for myself just going forward anyway, because I really loved that. The mac and cheese as well that I had on the second day, or penny and cheese or whatever you want to call it, that is something that I normally have anyway, but just kind of scaled back. So normally I would do that, but I'd maybe use twice as much of the cheese sauce to make it a bit thicker, and then I would bake it with a shed load of cheese on it. I'd also maybe mix in jalapenos, which I could have done, but I wasn't really feeling anything spicy that day. You could also, you can throw in bacon. There's loads of different things you can do with it. It's mac and cheese. And even if I'd done that, still fairly low calorie for a normal diet. I just couldn't do it like that for this because we had to sort of stick to our calories. For drinks, I think I did okay. I mean, I did drink quite a lot of water, but also with my meals, I was having cans of juice as well. So you got 1 calorie on that mango stuff, which is really nice. And I had a few cans of Fanta, which are 10 calories each, which is quite a lot for a can, which is why I didn't drink a lot of those over the week. I would have had some other stuff like Iron Brew Extra or Coke Zero or whatever if I had it, but that's just what I had lying about in the house anyway, and I wasn't going to go out and buy more cans just for the sake of that. Any pop for me is nice, so I was happy with that. For all the snacks, I'm really happy. Apart from, the fruit, because some of the fruit was a bit disgusting, snack-wise, I wouldn't say there was anything in that I didn't like. They were all really nice. A lot of it's stuff I have had before. A lot of it is stuff that I wanted to try during this week because it's low calorie, and it's it's stuff that I want to try and start eating going forward as well, because obviously I did this because I am trying to lose weight and I want to continue to lose weight. In that case, to do that, I need to rein the calories in, and I've been doing that for the last month and a half. Right now it's the 19th of February, so we're about a month and a half into the new year, and so far I've lost about 25 pounds, which I'm really happy with. And of course 5 of that was during this week. So I want to continue that, and that's why I did this experiment, because I wanted to see, can I live on 1,000 calories a day, and what kind of food can I expect to have if I eat like that. Now, of course, I'm not going to eat 1,000 calories a day going forward for any extended period of time. Today, I mean, I've had like half a pepperoni pizza from Domino's for my lunch, and I had a Chinese for my dinner, so I've treated myself today, but back on the wagon tomorrow. But yeah, it's something I may try again in the future, maybe in a couple of months, just to maybe ramp up a bit of, weight loss, just if I need to make up a little bit of time or something. And yeah, but I've learned a lot from this, so I'm looking to maybe just implement that in the future. Because I'm getting off topic from what I was talking about. This is more for the end of the video, but the snacks were all great. I really love those shots, the toffee and pecan shots, and there's another one of that I've had before, which I didn't have during this week, but it's what is it, cashew and cranberry, I believe it is. And those are really nice, but there's like 5 different ones in the range, I think, and there's one that's got white chocolate in it, there's another sort of chocolatey one, there's a few different ones, so I'm going to try them all eventually. the poppadoms are nice. I like Snacker Jacks. You know, all the crisps that I had are all nice. Squares, Wotsits, you name it. They were all good. You know, the fibre bars, the wee chocolate bars, not very big, but chocolate has a lot of calories in it. It's very fatty. Excuse that. And yeah, but they were nice. It was all very, very good, and I'm very happy with all the snacks, and that's all stuff I would try going forward. And I want to try more of that stuff as well, because there are other bars in the same ranges that I didn't try, which I want to try in the future, and the same for the shots as well, and other crisps. So I'm very, very happy with that. For right now, because all of those things come in multi-packs, I've got absolutely hundreds of them sitting in the kitchen, so I'm not going to go short of snacks for the next 2 months or so, but once those are all done, then yeah, we'll try some other things and it should be good. Now, what were the worst meals of the week? Well, definitely the last salad, because the tomatoes were off, so I did not enjoy that at all. I think the fish and chips was really crap. The chips were okay, although they weren't crunchy enough, because I didn't use enough oil on them. I didn't want to use too much oil because that's a lot of calories. The peas, because they were just normal peas and not mushy peas, they were a bit bland. And the fish, I was expecting a decent sized piece of fish like that when I took it out of the bag, and it shrunk to about half the size when I cooked it. So it was a lot smaller than I was hoping, so it didn't fill me up. I had to have my snack after that, but yeah, it's not the same. It's not something I would have again, not in that form anyway. I've still got a lot of the fish left because it comes in a bag of 6. So I would probably, if I'm going to have them in the future, I'd have at least 2 for my dinner. And I'd maybe add some butter and some herbs and stuff like that to it, some salt and pepper while it's in the oven to actually make it into something nice. But yeah, that was probably the worst meal of the week for me, I would say. Outside of that, it wasn't too bad. I can't complain too much, to be honest. Overall then, I'm quite happy with this week. It's gone quite well. I haven't felt overly hungry throughout the week. I've never felt really starving or anything like that. It's gone quite well, and I think towards the end of the week my stomach started to shrink, and I can really feel the difference on my clothes. You know, all my clothes feel a bit looser, I feel a bit lighter, I just generally feel a lot better, like I've got a lot more energy than I used to have, so I'm very happy with it. I wouldn't recommend anybody else do this. I mean, try it for a week if you really are confident that you can do it, but I mean, I'm by no means a professional dietitian or anything like that, so don't take my advice on any of this stuff at all. I'm just a bloke on the internet, so you don't have to listen to anything I say. If you are having weight loss problems or issues with your weight, I would say, you know, speak to a real dietitian, maybe speak to a doctor about it if you're heavily overweight, because they're going to be able to give you better advice than I can. I can only tell you what works for me, and that's about it. It might work for you too, it might not. But this has worked well for me. You know, I lost over 5 pounds in the week, so I'm fairly happy with that. And you know, I'm just hoping to continue my weight loss journey as this goes. And maybe on the channel I'll give some weight loss updates. I'm planning a few other weeks for like diet plans, different diets, and some other stuff that isn't actually diet related but might actually help me with my weight loss. But that's I'm going to keep that in here for just now. I'm going to keep that up there for just now, and you'll see them as they come. But yeah, very happy with it. I would say I might do it again. Maybe not, definitely not straight away. It's definitely not something, eating only 1,000 calories a week is not enough for a healthy person. You really should be eating about 2,000 calories to maintain a healthy weight. On average for most people. If you're a skinny wee 4 foot tall woman, then you can probably stand to eat a lot less than that. But I'm fairly tall, you know, I'm 5'10", and I'm also quite a big guy, so it takes quite a lot of calories just for me to even maintain my weight. So anything under 2,000 and I'm losing weight on a weekly basis, which is fine with me. So yeah, I wouldn't say do this for an extended period of time. There were times during that week where, and I mentioned this in some of the videos, where I got kind of dizzy and I had a few headaches as well. I mean, I don't know how much of that was linked to the diet or anything like that, but I do think some of the dizziness was caused by the fact that I was on the diet, because I've noticed that the one time that I did get really sort of dizzy was when I just come back from a big long walk. So I walked all the way down to the shops and back up to the hill and everything, you know, up a hill, and then I'm at the top of a building, so I've got like 3 or 4 flights of stairs to climb to get up here as well. So by the time I got up, I was knackered, put the shopping away and everything, and I was spinning a wee bit. So yeah, it's not good for you. For the majority of the week I was sitting around the house, so didn't have much time to exhaust myself. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it for any extended period of time. I certainly wouldn't do it for more than a week at a time. If I do it again, it'll be for a week and that's it, and I wouldn't do it, you know, again for at least another month, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. It just depends on how I feel my weight loss is going. If I'm keeping up a steady weight loss pace, I probably won't do it again. But if I do feel like I'm stalling at any point, I'll maybe do it just to ramp it up and then start again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, overall, I'm just, you know, I'm pleased with it. I think it went well. Well, that's everything from me today. Thank you so much for watching this week. I've actually learned quite a lot doing this about how to control my diet. It's been very helpful for me. If you did watch all the videos, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for making it all the way here. And if you haven't seen my other diet weeks, I did the Asda Smart Price week and the vegan week before. You can check those out there on my channel. I might just do a week playlist and put it all in one big long playlist so people who want to watch it can. But yeah, I would just say check them out because they're quite enlightening too. You know, the vegan diet is a very interesting thing, something that I don't think I could do on a permanent basis, but it's quite interesting to do it for a week to see what it's like. And the Asda Smart Price week diet was also pretty interesting as well. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. You know, I really appreciate it. For everyone who's subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. And yeah, just I'm grateful, you know, for all you guys for watching these videos, for sharing these videos, for liking them, for subscribing, hitting the bell so you can watch the videos when they come out. The people who actually hit the bell for my videos, you guys are my heroes. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, just, you know, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. I do lots of different stuff on this channel. I'm looking to do more weeks in the future and more food related stuff because, you know, I really like food and I like cooking, and I want to do more cooking-y type stuff because it's a hobby for me. You know, my 2 biggest loves in this world are cooking and video games. Those are the 2 things that I love the most. Well, apart from maybe my mum, but hi mum. That's so cheesy. But yeah, so I'll be doing a lot of different stuff, and also I just love doing stupid, shitty videos for you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, you guys. I will catch you in the next video. You all have yourselves a fantastic day. Cheers.